A lot of success in poker, believe it or not. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for playing well, playing better than others, being more skillful than others. I'll touch on this right after a couple of these hands. On table 2 against T4, we've already played the ace-10 hand against him, and given that he's got a 23% 3-bet percentage with an ace-queen off here, I mean, I could almost 4-bet and get it all in pre, even though I'm under the gun +1, but I'm a little more comfortable just flatting, even though I am out of position, because he could definitely be 3-betting here with worse aces and worse queens, and that's great for us. I think most of the time I'm going to be ahead of his range, believe it or not, but I don't want to blow him out when he has worse, and if he has better, he's always going to get it in. On table 4, I floated this guy before. I omitted the hand because it wasn't interesting. It was a little right before I started this segment of my session. It was blind versus blind, but it was a better flop where I floated him. I think I had a hand like King Jack suited on a 8-8 deuce with one to my suit, and I ended up folding a turn when he barreled an ace. But here it's a little different. I considered floating him again with Queen Jack of Hearts, but the flop's somewhat connected, and he could definitely have more hands in his range that he's gonna play more streets with, hands like 9-10 or 8-9 than an 8-8 deuce flop. And also, I don't even have a heart on the flop where I can't turn a flush draw to try to make a play at him or gain some more equity in the hand, so I just selected to fold in position. On table 2, T4 bets. I think most of the time I am going to pill here once against most regs, unless they're pretty straightforward and they're going to have more value hand, like pretty better hand, tighter range, I should say, or against tough players that are capable of 3-barreling often, double barreling often, even if they have air. But against T4, just given his stats and that he's just a clown. My ace queen high could definitely be good here, and it's always nice when you turn top pair. It's another reason I can call is that he might have air and now try to represent the hand that I have and value town himself or bluff off his stacks. When he checks back the turn, I'm pretty much always good. The question here is whether to. I think I always have to go for value. Is instead of checking and hoping he bluffs off, once he checks back the turn, then he's never going to bluff the river. I think he's pretty much given up, or he has some kind of made hand where he's going to try to show down, hand like 9s through kings. So for that reason, I'm going to go for value. The question is how much to bet that maximizes your bet. And I just elected to go for pretty much the obvious value bet. A little over half, a little under 2/3. Yeah, it looks like what my hand is, but in just some spots you just gotta go with the obvious. If I bet too much, I think he may be able to fold worse hands like 10s or jacks, just because I could definitely have flopped a big hand like pocket 7s, pocket 6, could have floated with ace queen, ace jack, could have a hand like 9-10 suited. I probably wouldn't, but he doesn't know that. I could definitely have pocket 8s. So I think if I bet too much, he's going to fold too often. If I bet too little, then I'm going to miss out on some value those times. I think he gets stubborn with kings or queens and calls. So I think this is a pretty good amount to bet. I like it, so I had no qualms with betting 125 into 190. He did tank forever, and obviously I'm rooting for a call here. I think I expect to see a hand like 9s through kings a lot. I think if he has an ace, he's always calling. And he ended up having 2 jacks, so I did get lucky hitting the 6-outer. If he fired the turn and I didn't pair, I probably would have folded. Not always, but most of the time I think I would fold it ace queen high. It just depends on the turn and his aggression level and our history.